which team can control the turnovers? Something that's kind of been an issue.
We're underway. The Knicks in the black uniforms, Atlanta in the white. Towns off the huge triple-double in Game 4. Brunson hasn't been shooting very hot since the first quarter of Game 1. This is there. McCollum chasing it down for Atlanta.
But did you see the ball pressure applied there by Dyson Daniels? Again, there's going to be a...
As you see, we have a shot clock issue, trying to reset it at 22. We got people. Shot clock at 22. The Hawks had the ball inbounded. They'll do it with Jalen Johnson, 6'9" out of Duke, fifth year in the league. Great at the deadline. Really the sixth man, big part of what they have done when playing well. Dyson Daniels, that is a huge shot for him, trying to not give clean looks to Brunson. Late clock here as Brunson curls inside. For two. Brunson got in front of Johnson. Daniels right to the basket, picks towards the corner. Doesn't cleanly get to McCollum, but he gets it and leaves it for Daniels.
Brunson is going to be primarily on Daniels because he is a non-threat to shoot the basketball from deep.
Anunoby on the cut, Towns with a bad pass. The Hawks come game 2 and 3, hit those last-minute field goals that were the difference. McConnell working inside, off balance as he took it. Knicks back the other way with Brunson. Transition defense for Atlanta. The space for Anunoby. Sometimes it doesn't matter, he can make it on his own.
Not going to be able to get around him, and you see OG trying to take Okongwu off the Hawks to start this ball game. We didn't see this in Game 4 whatsoever. Now it's the Knicks' time to respond.
Short shot clock, Brunson rolls it over.
He is just too gifted a scorer.
McCollum will pass for Okongwu, one more for Jalen Johnson. You can see Brunson feeling it a little bit early on. A couple of field goals, some attention. Bridges chased out of the corner, hits a two.
Again, I know he was 3 of 4 in Game 4, but not a lot of minutes for Bridges.
You could hear the Garden fans react. McCollum fouled and won. Been a part of plenty of playoff series, 11th time. It's the guy for Atlanta. Got moved. Really helped start to turn things around for this team. Double on Karl Anthony Towns, so it's pitched around. Hart will take and make. Shot it at a career best, 41% this year. Knicks have hit their last 4. Daniels responds
in this series.
Well, Reggie's equaled or surpassed his point total from Game 1 or 2 or 4 already in the first 3:45 of this one. OG Anunoby. 2 good games in Atlanta. They're going to come to the line.
Let's see if he got him on the wrist here.
Quinn Snyder talking to the back bench. Looking for...
Were successful, but didn't have anything in the second half.
Right, exactly. Now, I know we're trying to keep the game going, but you're almost penalized by being right.
On his rebounding. It's been outstanding in this series. And because of his size, he's been a mismatch.
Anunoby, 3.5 more rebounds per game in this series compared to the regular season. Nickeil Alexander-Walker, the pass. Okongwu to the outside.
It out.
Brunson with McCollum.
This is the mismatch he wants. He wants to go at CJ.
Hart out of the corner. Johnson waiting late in the shot clock. Over Johnson. Tough shot. Good defense, Jalen Johnson. Going to lead the break the other way. That's tripped up. No fouls in the field here in Game 5. Anunoby for 3.
Play fast if you're Atlanta.
As they do, Johnson went inside for Okongwu.
Series for Johnson.
Yes.
You've got to get shots on the goal here. You're just too valuable of this team to be. Again, I know he averages 8 assists during the year, but in playoff basketball, you've got to be aggressive.
No shots yet for Towns. Contact up here. Just under 10 minutes per game in this series. You want to dive deeper into the NBA playoff topics, you can ask AI Mobile in Google search. Off the miss by the Hawks.
Struggling to shoot that 3 ball.
He and Gabe Vincent, the first subs off the bench. Starting 5 remains for the Knicks. Brunson going ISO over Alexander Walker. And the rebound, Johnson.
Great defense there by Alexander Walker. Staying down.
Dyson Daniels is on the bench as 3 of the Hawks' 4 field goals. Johnson off the window and count it with a foul.
Continuing to attack that paint area.
Spoke to Zora before the game, and Zora's got more right now.
Well, guys, this is exactly how Atlanta...
And feeling it, too, sitting here courtside. It's a different Hawks team. Just body language and confidence than we saw at the start of Game 4. Towns over Kuminga.
Kuminga, I know he wants to get in and try to help.
Gabe Vincent hit a couple of threes in Atlanta early, off the mark. Offensive board, a Ricci, a Johnson three. He's got 6, Hart right back the other way.
This is the way Atlanta should be playing.
Alexander Walker, quick jack, no. And Brunson back the other way. Alexander Walker chasing him, too late. Jonathan Kuminga struggled in Game 4, knocks down.
There's that flex action that we saw in Atlanta.
Towns taking it in his own hand.
Atlanta had no answer for it. So now there's different counters to this flex.
Game that double big look for New York, which we did not see much of other than a few minutes in Game 1.
And we asked him about that before Game 4. Could we see that? And he looked at the numbers and missed free throw there.
Nice job by Kuminga got the ball. 2 Knicks not. They can't let 2 of them go. Hart using the Robinson screen to get inside on Johnson. Or what body part? But that's just the way he plays. Like you talk about the physicality of the playoffs. Josh Hart is so wired for postseason.
Boy, it felt like there was 3 Josh here offensively for him. Leading the Knicks in scoring, the 7.
In each of the first 3 quarters, and the comfortable victory in Atlanta. The double on Johnson. Vincent, Kuminga! Whoa! I think he knew. My guy's got 2 fouls. He's staying in the game. Go get it. Brunson deep 3. At it. Slow to get back to the play. 5 on 4. Johnson the basket. And Mike Brown probably going to take a timeout. No! Brunson's on the other end. That shoe. Mike Brown's ready to call a timeout. This guy get up and go. Knicks try to use their size to their advantage. Towns.
Hit the calls on the road.
Bradley checks in. Size needed because of the Knicks' double big look. Kuminga blocked by Robinson. Looking for a challenge. Ball's going the other way. Brunson inside. Couldn't get it. The amazing healing power of 2 points. Vincent out top, clock at 8, sloppy pass. Daniels puts a fork in it. Wants to attack Brunson when he sees him. Robinson came over for defense to help the cause.
Nice job by OG, keeping Bradley off the offensive glass.
Jordan Clarkson in the game. He's had a nice series so far. Going for 2.
Offensive rebounding. He has been great in this series in terms of keeping balls alive on the offensive glass.
They've extended the lead, largest of the quarter, up 10. The double comes on McCollum. Daniels, 1 to Bradley. Wide open, didn't shoot, turned it over. Brunson, 2 screens, lob to Robinson. Better than it has been.
Seconds on the floor. We saw that huge block that he had on Kuminga defensively. You talked about the rebounding.
0 for 2, but the Knicks get the rebound. And McBride. Robinson!
Why I like him on the floor.
Yep.
With that alone.
Now I know Knicks run and the extra possession here. McCollum holding on to McBride as he got loose, trying to get it to Robinson, who's fouled.
Out. OG came over with the offensive rebound on that second miss. What that he does for your team, I think is just outstanding.
No fouls to give either way. McCollum on a big swing for Kuminga. Win has vanished. Last game plus. Clock off. Brunson time. Knick fans to their feet. To come. Who's free? Clarkson cuts. Easy. 2 easy. End of the quarter. Kuminga pulls. Blocked. Daniels got it off in the quarter. Nickeil Alexander Walker trying to spin it out to McCollum. It's knocked away, but Reg, he hasn't hit a field goal in this game. He's been as influential as anybody on the floor. Corey Kispert's checked in for the Hawks. Lead clock. Alexander Walker.
For Alexander Walker and the Hawks, they
1 of 8 shooting the three in the first quarter. Anunoby into Kuminga, no call, no basket. Good showing on Christmas Day. McCollum blocked by Towns. And Alvarado comes back the other way, game 4.
This is when you could take the ball off the dribble against Bradley.
Towns doing just that, trying to find Clarkson. Kispert was there defensively. Towns inside. Knicks are 14 of 23. Atlanta, not enough offense to play defense like this, and they turn it over again. Clarkson has no numbers. They'll look for a secondary. Towns free. 3. Way off. This Atlanta team, even on makes, they need to look to be aggressive and go to the basket. Flow and offense important for them. McCollum knocked down. Ball taken away by the Knicks. Bridges sees some space. To the basket, can't finish. Kuminga back the other way. We're 4 on 4.
Go ahead.
Kuminga through 2 to the basket.
They were 3rd during the regular season.
Towns trying to sneak under the arm of Bradley. Play for John Harbaugh now, new coach of the G-Men. 3. Alvarado. 14 minutes Alvarado played, 6 points, but that defensive effort, and just, he was a complete pest in that game. So much a part of his game. McCollum guards him now. Alvarado, native New Yorker. Inside, can't finish, and a foul. We're talking about going and attacking Brunson on the defensive end. Earning him a little villain tag on this one. Town for a flow and a finish of these sets. Jalen Johnson's been their best offensive star so far, and Towns denies him. Knicks on the break. Alvarado pulls up. He and Josh Hart lock eyes, communicate, tells Hart, go get it.
That's outstanding.
Every catch can give him some confidence that I trust you to get out of this.
And also, that gives confidence throughout the team as well. Bridges has meant so much for this team.
Vincent, corner 3. Not
if he's done his job.
All the bigs involved in the action here. Knows it. Goes for it. Rebound, Robinson inside, taken away by Conru. There go the Hawks on the run. Alexander Walker. Vincent for back-to-back triples. Johnson's got a little bit of space to operate. Kispert brings the traffic. And Towns rebounds. Hit from behind by Kispert to knock it away. It's 3 on 2. He'll run to the line. But missed no goals as you see for Atlanta in this quarter. 3 threes in the game. 3 of 13. Not enough. Alvarado.
So much better at home.
Alexander Walker walks his way. Really solid right now, leading by 15. Approaching the halfway point of the second. Alvarado, window. Johnson saw some space and took off. Happened. But a lot of what's happening is going right for the home team tonight. Put in to build the body to be ready for the season and to perform.
All the little things that these amazing athletes do. Everyone just is amazing. So I gotta stay in shape.
It's amazing what a room service burger and fries can do for you. Anunoby working inside. Double touch.
Do that to us.
Just his first field goal of the night, but not his first impact play. 3 for Dyson. But shows some confidence. Knock that one down. Space the floor nicely. Brunson room to operate. Clock at 6. Towns time.
Oh,
pass to Brunson for 2. Vincent, lone bench player in there for the Hawks. McCollum trying to get going. CJ missed it, but it's fouled. Brunson, beautiful no look.
Look at all the active hands.
McCollum, little wraparound ball fake. One more to Vincent. Now on the Conwu as he ties up with busy time. It's the Sixers, and story in that game has been Boston struggling from 3-point territory. We saw them just be dominant Sunday.
24 made threes in that.
See a Game 6 on Thursday in Atlanta. Out of the corner, Alexander Walker coming baseline. Daniels free for another three.
That they've got the right guy shooting three.
Brunson, Steve Nash to keep the dribble going, and he gets the put. Look at the hounding Knicks defense, even with this 20-point lead. Anunoby took it away. Brunson finishes.
Just shut him down.
Alexander Walker hits a throw. Shot the three well in Game 4 for the Hawks. One of the few Atlanta players. Brunson is fouled by Daniels. 4. You estimated it was about 2/5, about 40% Knick fans. McGrady in the studio tonight?
I don't think so.
What about Vince? Are we back-to-back? Although for Austin's actually home road. Anthony Towns is the fourth in Knick history, Clyde with 4 of them, and the other 20 points, triple-double in Knicks playoff history of Conway. Runs it on the attack. Good job.
Long hand and downhill.
Daniels the bounce and the punch.
Now the question marks is the defense. Oh, that's going to be a foul.
Yeah, I'm sure struggled in the last 2 games on 3. Tried to double, get it out of his hands. Long skip from the top. Nothing for Daniels. McCollum on the runner. Season. Honolulu fake the 3. Keeps stepping inside. Off on the 2. Towns showing no ill effects from that contact he took a couple minutes ago. Late clock, Hart lost his man. Quieted down a little bit on the offensive end. This final minute, Johnson off the window.
You and I both had conversations with Hill, the veteran here for Atlanta. Can he get them like 5 minutes?
Tracy
Look
Morgan.
at this. Oh, we made it?
No, they just forgot to get off the count off the shot. That's for a second. 15-point game, 40 to go. Deuce McBride, straight from Towns, off on the 3.
But if they can get a bucket here and a stop and a bucket, don't know. There's a little momentum here.
A whistle for a mentioned Buddy Hield, who came over in the trade from Golden State. We saw him with 33 in a Game 7 win.
Times this half. The Knicks, 11 of 16. So it shows you what team's been the more aggressive. There's that flex action back cut.
Trying to take it away, they draw the foul. So explain a little bit. An
You want
extra
to
game
play
of
the
legs would
same
matter,
amount
right?
of games
Yes.
that the team that you're getting ready to play.
Now, before the half, Johnson to the basket, pitch in the corner. Alexander Walker rims out the 3. Seconds for New York. Anunoby let it slide. Celtics in Boston, 113-97. So that series goes back to Philadelphia with the Boston.
Don't play with your food. Eat it. You've got to take care of business when
Yes, sir.
when at hand. You've got Boston going home. Kudos to Philadelphia.
Yes,
Everyone
sir.
thought they were dead in the water. What a response.
Anunoby, the drop player in the lead. Brunson stays in front of him late in the clock. Alexander Walker.
And then Brunson makes you pay at the other end.
Instead of 13, it's 19. Now it's front of the week. Those key games in this Eastern Conference playoffs. Thursday night, 6 in the East. Philly Boston on Peacock. On the in 10, he's 5 assists. So 5 more to a second consecutive triple-double. He's double here. Bridges swings it. Hart. Anunoby.
He knocks down the 3.
Brunson stayed in front of McCollum as part of the story earlier in this series because of the double down.
But second leading scorer on the year, Alexander Walker, averaged 21 on the season.
Bridges out of the corner. Would have needed that for his confidence. The Hawks bench thought they had Towns on a travel, switching pivot feed. Alexander Walker curl inside. Too much traffic. Got it back.
Oh! And here in the playoffs, in terms of shooting those 2s.
Of the player defensively. It is a learning experience for many of these Hawks in a playoff series of the physicality you've got to play with, possession by possession. All-time skip pass and another one. Hart for keeping it alive for Anunoby.
It's funny how the home team gets those. The best corner three-point shooter in OG.
Good hands knocked away from Alexander Walker, but his hands keep it alive. Fresh shot clock. He's at the basket for two.
Post Cat against Daniels.
Towns looking for the foul. 10 to shoot. Brunson a little space. Alexander Walker running out. The Knicks get back so well defensively. Johnson, mid-range. Oh, tippy-toe triple from the logo. Take one or two of those a game. And I don't think those are the favorite shots of Mike Brown. Knicks had three made threes in the first half, three already here. Hawks move it to McCollum.
Who's not used to scoring and looking at the hoop. That's a young team for you.
Months ago, and she did the opening monologue. It's available on Peacock, and she told me go watch it. It's really funny. Bridges to the basket.
A move there by Bridges. And finish.
Daniels pitch to Alexander Walker. Bridges. Brunson gives it. Anunoby, 6 to shoot. OG going to work. Stepping back.
It's to his spot. Now it's time to move his feet defensively.
Daniels inside. Go. His offensive struggles were the other. That athleticism at the basket can get an advantage with some size depending on the matchups. Brunson comes inside.
That he put on Alexander Walker. Non-stop.
At the scores table, he'll check in at the next whistle. It's Brunson, Hart, McBride, and Clarkson. Sizing up Daniels here. Off the mark, and the rebound secured by the Hawks. Daniels on the advance, and that's what Quinn Snyder wants. That's the way this team closed so well. Push the pace. Alexander Walker hits it up. Screening action happening about the top of the logo. 45 feet away. Cat behind the back pass. McBride tried one more. Long arm at Johnson got in the way.
Gotta go.
Alexander Walker does towards the rim. Knicks get hands in there and a foul on one of the first quarters. Johnson was trapped. Bradley just checked in, set a screen for Kuminga. Deep in the shot clock, nothing going on. Gonna have to be a hero shot from Johnson. The Knicks can keep going.
Great defense.
McBride will stop. Good defense by Dave Vincent to stop him again. With 5, Mr. Robinson comes to get Alexander Walker. Got him up by the head. And the whistle on the tip.
This is nothing new here for Johnson.
Well, the Extreme Makeover Atlanta edition, 19 and 21 points. And the formation of this Atlanta team, kind of on the fly, was almost a reset. See the Hawks, 8-6.
Very good.
But they were languishing in the East. Locked, and Kuminga couldn't finish, but he got a
Position. They were a decent rebounding team. And again, inadvertent turnover. Giving the Knicks all the credit here.
McBride the line. Robinson
All over because the Knicks, especially in this building, they'll burn 119 advantage for New York. Cat and OG have 21 rebounds between the two of them.
And some of that plus minus is together. We saw a stretch of about 5 minutes and Chet off that Knicks bench, the assistant, making sure McBride got it over the timeline in time. Now it's going to take 2.
They're going to challenge.
Yes.
They're going to challenge it.
Courtney Kirk was 14 for the Knicks, trying to take a 3-2 series lead, win back-to-back games after a split here in games 1 and 2. Split and brings it back for Atlanta. TJ just 4 points on the night. He's been their hot guy. Kuminga, rhythm dribble. Missed it. They shot it on the season at 37%. That was 5th best in the NBA. Alvarado will step back up for Atlanta. One of the best offensive players on the floor. CJ tied up. Jump ball.
goodness, you see all the black jerseys.
If the possession stays with Atlanta and they tell Alvarado, it is you. Now Clarkson, a little bit taller, trying to get in there. Alvarado called for the loose ball. Says this is bogged down for the last few minutes. You mentioned the defense of the Knicks. Think about the visits we've had here throughout the season. As McCollum got exclusive digital rewards there. Members in the U.S. and Canada. Finish the challenge by May 3rd. You're entered for a chance to win a trip to the defensive end. And as Mike Brown was searching with this team, he kept coming back to the defensive foundation and resetting. Even when Towns takes this one.
You know, people were like, what is going on with New York? Where's their defense? It's been on full display here in this series.
When you look at it, you pull back, third straight season with 50-plus wins, just the third time in franchise history. The last 4-time 50-plus. Are they really good? But the answer more nights than not was yes. And you see it coming together on a game, and a night like this is coming.
And I'll preface that by saying, if they continue to play defense like they did in Game 4 and tonight.
Alvarado comes to the line. He's at the end where the Rangers Stanley Cup banners are, 1994. And there's Mark Messier, who helped change that drought, Game 7. And in this city, there are demands to be the best. McCollum still cannot get close.
Or bust.
Conwood around Anunoby by Alexander Walker, 16. McBride is blocked by McCollum, but he got it back. Clarkson. Open. Alvarado. Clock off into the third. Kuminga and Anunoby. OG foul.
Some of these physical playoff type games when he was with New Orleans.
Yeah.
We had one of those New York guys and Ron Artest, Meta World Peace, and one of them down, but we wanted Ron to play with that edge, crossing the line a little bit.
And trying to get one here, all the way to the basket, and Anunoby! Nope, going the other way. Tries to beat the clock, gets window only. Knicks outscore.